Learning Area Science, Grade 4, Quarter 4. Learning Competencies and Objectives. Participate in guided activities using simple equipment to compare different types of soil, including sandy, clay, silt, and loam, including comparing the ability of the soils to hold water. And participate in a guided investigations to identify the effect of different types of soil on the growth of plants. Then the teaching and learning procedures in D1, si teacher kay kuan og short review about mag-ask o kanang sa ilang discussion pag last meeting, or mag-ask ba si student regarding sa mag-ask ba si teacher bahin sa kanang connected nga topic nga i-discuss nila sa kaning adlaw para ma-activate and prior knowledge sa mga students. Then the students will identify the different systems of the earth, emphasizing the non-living systems of the planet. Then so in D1, the teacher will show a picture of the earth or mag-provide si teacher o globe sa classroom. Then the teacher may ask the guide questions to the students to activate prior knowledge. Then sa B, establishing lesson purpose, the teacher will provide the TWIH nga chart sa klase. Then the teacher will tell the class that they will need to complete the table at the end of the class. Then para makumpleto ang table, mo-ask si teacher sa student na i-fill out nila ang table sa column nga T. Dapat ang student maka-write sa mga buta nga kanakibaw na buta nga makibaw sila about sa soil. Og sa column nga W, kung asa nga mga student nga need nila isuwat ang buta nga kailangan nilang matun-an about sa soil, or need nila nga mahibaw-an about sa soil. After that, the teacher will ask the following questions about the picture, which is soil. Then the teacher will begin the discussions on using a short video or interactive presentations. Then the teacher will ask the students to mag-ask din si teacher nga sa ilang opinion, or mag-ask si teacher sa student niya i-share ilang kanang sa ilang observations about gyud sa pag-form sa soil. Then the students will describe the soil compositions and they will compare the different types of soil nga ilang makita sa palibot. Then after that, the teacher will explain about the process of how soil forms, its compositions, types, and the importance of soil. The next is the motivation, the unscramble word game. The teacher will introduce or give to the class the scramble words. The scramble words. Then the students will rearrange the letters to create a word that corresponding to the meaning of the word. Then the teacher will post an unscramble word in the board. Then the teacher will give the meaning of the word. Dayon i-arrange sa student ang letters para ma-form into words. Ma-form siya sa correspond word. Then C, developing a deepening understanding what is soil or the importance of soil. The students work by pair. Then they will visit the school garden. Then they will observe the soil in the garden. Then after that, mag-answer sila using sa Venn diagram, and they will describe the two types of soil that found in the garden. Then they will have a short sharing of their observations. Then after that, the teacher will ask the following questions, such as specifically giunsa nimo pag-describe ang soil sa school garden, giunsa nimo pag-describe, how you describe sa nakita nimo nga soil sa garden. Then unsay color, and are the particles big or small? Then can it hold much water? So ang soil maka-absorb ba siya water? Dali ra ba siya maka-absorb og water or dili? So muna siya ang mga following questions. Then next is the group activity. The class will be divided into 5 groups. Each member of the group will decide on their specific role that they will play. Then the day 2 which ang topic is different types of characteristics of soil. Para mas ma-enhance ang understanding sa students, ang teacher kay mag-conduct og simple demonstrations and magpakita kung unsay kalahian sa soil. Then the teacher will discuss, observe differences in water absorption, drainage, and texture. And teachers' discussions should relate the students' everyday lives. And the teacher will ask questions like, makabantay ba sila sa different type of soil sa ilahang backyard or sa ilahang surrounding sa ilang panamalay or sa ilang garden. Then sa ilang group activity kay the class will be divided into 5 groups. The students will identify types of soil on the worksheets. The teachers will remind the teammates of the rule. Then the students will perform the activity. The next, the students will present their output to the class. After that, presentations of outputs and discussions, the teacher will divide the class into 3 groups wherein they will gonna make a slogan. So the teacher will give an instructions. The students will write their slogan on 1/8 illustration board, and the slogan may use coloring material so that it will make more attractive or creative. Then the topic is the soil absorption. The lesson will start by playing the sponge relay game. Then the students will divide into small groups. The teacher will explain the students that the sponge represents soil, and their goal is to understand how different types of soil absorb water. Then the teacher will introduce the different soils or samples such as atong sand, clay, or loam. And then the teacher will discuss their characteristics. Then sa activity, the teacher will provide each group with a copy of activity titled Comparing How Different Types of Soil Absorb Water. Ang teacher kay mag-remind kung unsay rules nila, and then the students will perform the activity. Then the students will present the output to the class, and the students will work in triads. The students will discuss in the class the 5 characteristics of each type of soil. Then after that, the teacher will discuss real-world implications of soil absorptions, connecting it to the agriculture, gardening, and water management. And then the day 3 sa making generalizations. In day 3, the students will make a concept map. They will answer the worksheet, and the students will outline in the concept map what they have learned in the lesson. The next is the reflections on learning. Finally, the students will present the TWLH chart. The TWLH chart. The students will reflect and check if their answer is correct. And lastly, the students will complete the L and H column of the TWLH chart. Then next is evaluating learning, formative assessment in day 4. So in day 4, in order for the teacher to know if the students really understand the lesson, she or he will have an formative assessment to check their understandings about the topic. The students will write the letter of the correct answer in the space provided before each number. Then the formative assessment, 1 to 10, the students will answer the questions below, like soil pollutions and conditions where soil contains materials that make the soil unfit for soil. As a grade 4 students, how will you help prevent soil pollution? Then the students will reflect the questions, or they will answer to the questions. And then, after that, the formative assessment, the teacher will give a homework or assignment, which is journal writing, wherein they will make or write reflections about plants grow well when planted on rich soil. So what would be the equivalent of rich soil in a person's growth and development? That's all. Thank you.